As comfortable and economical as it was, the last version of the Honda Accord Hybrid wasn't exactly fun to drive. But now, Honda hopes all that's changed, with an overhauled Accord Hybrid for 2017 that it's out to prove can be both fun and efficient. This new Accord Hybrid looks an awful lot like the facelifted gas-powered Accord that was introduced last year, and that's by design. But that's about where the similarities end. Under the hood of this thing is a 2-liter Atkinson cycle 4-cylinder iVTEC engine that's mated to an electric motor and a CVT. It makes about 212 horsepower, which is an increase of 16 versus the last generation. It also features a new Sport Mode button. What that does, as soon as you hit it, you can feel the engine come alive a little bit more. It increases throttle response and lets you push the cars through corners a little bit more like a gas-powered sedan as opposed to a hybrid sedan. It's a little sharper, a little more aggressive. It definitely drives a lot nicer than it does when you're in EV or hybrid mode. The chassis and suspension also feels a lot tighter and a lot sharper than the outgoing version, and frankly, a lot tighter and sharper than most other hybrid sedans on the market. It doesn't feel as good as a true sports sedan, but it definitely has a little bit more character and a little bit more edge to it, especially compared to other hybrid sedans on the market and even some gas-powered sedans. Inside, the car looks and feels a lot like both the last version of the Accord Hybrid and the current gas-powered Accord. Two things that stand out though are the addition of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto and Honda Sensing Safety Suite. Now that includes things like forward collision mitigation, road departure mitigation, lane keep assist, and adaptive cruise control. It's a pretty well-rounded package, and it doesn't go all crazy like some other systems. All it does is give you a little shake of the steering wheel and a slight audible warning to let you know that you've left your lane. The power control unit is 23% smaller and 27% lighter than the last version, and the trunk-mounted battery pack is 33% smaller and about 13% lighter. That helps add about a cubic foot to the trunk size, which doesn't seem like much, but is definitely noticeable when you toss your gear in the back. Everything from the engine and electric motor to the regenerative brakes have been reworked to help the Accord Hybrid regain the title as the most efficient mid-size hybrid sedan on the market, with its combined rating of 48 miles per gallon besting the Chevy Malibu Hybrid in EPA testing. So is the 2017 Accord Hybrid both fun and efficient? Well, it's all relative. It's definitely sportier than the last version and is probably more engaging than the competition, but it's not as sporty as something like a V6 Accord. But then again, a V6 Accord isn't going to get you 48 miles per gallon.